Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to today's Caffeine for the Soul. And the title of today's episode was shared with me by a friend who was watching a show on sharks. And I think the show is called The Shark Whisperer. And it followed a woman who had been diving with sharks for many, many years. And she was being interviewed. And at some point, the interviewer said to her, do you get scared when you go down? And she said, no, not really. And the interviewer kind of was a bit surprised by that and said, well, I mean, did you used to be scared? And kept asking her. And finally, the woman, the shark whisperer, said to the interviewer, why would I be scared? And there was something so profound to me in that question. It was a question I noticed I had never asked about anything I was scared of. It was not like, well, why would I be scared of dying? Why would I be scared of volcanoes? Why would I be scared? It's just sort of, well, of course I'd be scared of. But then as I sat with it, I realized over the years, I've met and worked with people who are scared of things that I have no understanding of why they'd be scared of. The most extreme one being somebody I worked with who was scared of Jell-O, like literally the shaky dessert thing, something about the wobble as they explained it to me. But think about it for yourself. Why would you be scared of the things that you're scared of? Now, the quick answer that a lot of people have is, well, because they're dangerous. But if you look beyond that, it's like, well, is death dangerous? Is somebody being upset with you actually dangerous most of the time? I'm not saying that there are not times where there are actual dangers to things that we engage in, but it is extraordinary when you start to look how much of what we're afraid of are simply things that we've learned to be afraid of, that we've been taught to be afraid of, that we've been told are scary, and we've just kind of taken that on as true. So while I'm not suggesting you should never be scared of anything, what I am seeing more and more as I sit in this question is a lot of what is scary to me is fairly arbitrary. The last one that I noticed, I went over the weekend golfing, and I noticed that I was kind of scared of hitting a golf ball over the water. And I was thinking, why would I be scared of that? Now, if you're quick with your answer, go, well, because you don't want the ball to go in the water. Well, yeah, I know. I get that I didn't want the ball to go in the water. But why would I be scared? And part of why I think it's been so profound to me to sit in that question is because I've had a very long-standing relationship with fear where fear kind of kicked my butt. Like fear was kind of in charge of me. I did really well as long as I wasn't afraid, which was most of the time, so I didn't do very well. And over time, I've learned to be with fear and to see fear differently. And when I look at fear now, and I'm going to make an exception for awareness of danger. Of course, there are things where there is actual danger and your system will protect you. It will kick you into fight or flight and you'll be just fine most of the time. But that's not what's behind most of what we call fear. Most of what we call fear is a habit. And in particular, it's a habit that we have made mean we shouldn't do something or we should be extremely wary of doing something. When in fact, it's a habit that is guiding us back to our deeper, more present, more powerful selves. So in a way, and this is a metaphor my mentor Mavis Karn uses, all fear is ever really saying to you is, shh, shh, it's okay. You'll be smarter again in a minute. Just settle, be still, and let the deeper intelligence of you come online and let you know what to do. And so while we could say in a grand scheme of things, well, people are scared in order to keep themselves safe, most fear doesn't really keep us safe, it keeps us small. And if you take a fresh look at the things in your life that you find scary, and you take the time to ask yourself, well, why would I be scared of that? You'll find some, not all, but you'll find some of those things just, it stops making sense to scare yourself about. And when the feeling of fear does come up out of habit or whatever else, you can still take the signal on board and you can let it settle you. You can let it remind you, wake you up to the fact that when we're caught up, we're largely ineffective. And when we're present, we're as effective as we're going to be. If you want to explore fear in more depth, I encourage you to check out a program I did, self-study program called Living Fearlessly. And you can find it at geniuscatalystcafe.com/living fearlessly. But for now, I encourage you to just stay with those two ideas. If you're thinking about something and it's kind of scary to you, just check and see, well, why would you be scared? And see if the real answer is because it's dangerous. Or if the real answer is because at some point somebody told me I should be, and I believed them. Have fun, learn heaps, happy exploring, and I'll talk with you soon.